Hi, so this reading is about next week. Begin by choosing the pile that you feel the most drawn to. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time to choose, you can simply pause the video here, and once you're ready, head down to the description box below where I have put timestamps for each and every pile. So I will see you at your pick. Hello pile number 1 and welcome to your weekly reading, all about what you can expect and are being called to put your focus on in order to make this week the best one possible. So let's begin. The very first card that we have will show you what you are being called to put your focus on. And here we have Goddess Dana or Dana, I'm not sure, High Priestess. The card says, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So one interpretation of this card is quite literally so, that you have divine knowledge of some sort that you are being called to put out there so that others can benefit from it, so that others can be inspired by what you have to teach. So if that resonates with you, then you are in every way being called to step up as a leader, a teacher of some sort. Or if you are already doing this to some capacity, then you are instead being called to take it to the next level, whatever that means for you. If the message about being a teacher doesn't resonate, then this card instead just talks about a passion of yours. We all have something that sparks joy in our souls and that will help the collective. And this can be really anything. But whatever it is for you, this week you are really being called to embrace this as much as possible. The next card is representing an event that will take place this week. And here we have New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. So this is a very exciting card indeed, and it is giving you a hint that this week something quite magical is going to happen. This can be an opportunity of some sort, something that will put a big smile on your face. So yeah, I don't have much more to say about that one. Just get excited and be prepared to experience some magic this week. The last card is the message your angels have for you, what they most want you to know the next 7 days. And they want to tell you to focus on service. The card says, your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So I believe this message from your angels ties in very well with the first card about you embracing your passions. This is what your angels are really emphasizing. Yes, and this doesn't have to mean that you should put yourself and your work out there just yet if you aren't at that stage. So it doesn't have to mean service in that literal meaning. But when we are immersing ourselves in our passions and what makes us feel joyful and uplifted, then we are actually being of service, even though we may not show the world just yet. Because just being in this vibration, this state of doing something really funny and joyful, that is helping the collective just by raising the vibration of the planet. So this is absolutely service in in every way, every part of the word. How do you say? Yeah, so pile number 1. This is your weekly reading. It looks like a beautiful week ahead for you, and I hope it will be so. Bye bye! Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your weekly reading, all about what you can expect and are being called to put your focus on the next 7 days to make them the best ones possible. So let's get started. The first card that we have is going to show you what you are being called to put the most focus on this week. And here we have the card Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. The camera won't focus, but I promise you that's what the card says. So pile number 2, get ready, because you are about to step into a whole new chapter of your life. This is of course entirely up to you, but yeah, your team and spirit are really calling you to take that leap of faith now. It is time. So whatever this may be about, perhaps this is something that you have been thinking about doing, but haven't really gotten to take any action just yet, then this is your green light to do so this week. And if you haven't got an idea of that sort, then this card can instead talk about that an opportunity will come your way this week. And once it does, you should just jump right in and say yes, because this opportunity, it comes straight from the divine and it is meant for you. So yeah, pile number 2, let's go. The next card will represent an event that will take place this week, the most prominent one of the events. And here we have the card, the ocean. And it says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. So pile number 2, I get some different interpretations of this card. The first one is that if you know that being close to water in any form truly is very calming for you, then this is what you should do this week. Spend time near, for example, the ocean, or just take a bath if you can. But I also get another message with this card, and that is connected to the sacral chakra. Because it says here on the card, it talks about the womb, and also the element of the sacral chakra is water. So if this resonates with you, then yeah, some sacral chakra healing is necessary for you. So try and find some techniques to do that, something that resonates with you. Or if it doesn't resonate with the sacral chakra, then healing of some other sort. Just take really good care of yourself this week. It is important. And we're down to the very last card, which is the message your angels have for you about this week, what they most want you to know. And here we have the goddess Kali, endings and beginnings. She says, the old must be released so that the new can enter. So this one is kind of a very straightforward message from your angels. It is time to let go of something. Perhaps this thing just comes to your mind when hearing this message. Or if it doesn't, then you are being called to just take a closer look at your life and see if there are some areas where you feel that something is off, or that something, there may be some parts of your life that you would like to change. this is the week to do so. This card also speaks about new beginnings. So that is another message from your angels, that there is indeed a brand new beginning awaiting you. But in order for this transition to be as quick as possible, then you are being called to do your part by releasing something outdated so that this new chapter of your life can open up. Yes, pile number 2, this was your weekly reading. I hope it will be a beautiful next 7 days for you. Bye bye! Hello pile number 3 and welcome to your weekly reading, all about what you can expect and are being called to put your focus on in order to make the next 7 days the best ones possible. So let's get started. The first card that we have is going to show you what you are being called to put your focus on. And here we have the card No. It says wait, postpone, say no. So this week you are being called to really honor your boundaries and to not participate in things you don't feel like doing. And this card can also talk about not just in connection with others, like saying no to things that we get invited to. This can also be about saying no to some patterns and habits we have. So yes, pile number 3, your boundaries should be your main focus this week. The next card is representing the event that will be the most prominent for you. And here we have the card Family. So I see 2 main messages with this card. The first one being that apart from the part where you are being called to say no, perhaps you are being called to say yes to some family time, or just time with your near and dear ones, or your animals perhaps, if you have some. But this card can also be about the opposite, that it still ties together with the card about boundaries and saying no. And then this is being, this is about you saying no to your family in some way. So yeah, that's the 2 messages. So take which one resonates most with you. The last card that we have is the message your angels want to get through to you with this week. And here we have the card Patience in reverse, which is the Temperance card in traditional tarot. And this one actually also ties together with the No card and the message about boundaries. Because with this card, your angels are gently confronting you with the message that you have been doing some things to excess lately. Whatever this may be. It can be anything from like spending too much time on the phone or eating things that we know aren't good for us. I mean, some of that is okay, of course, but when it comes to an excessive behavior, then it is not. So maybe one of those things or something completely different. This can also talk about negative thought patterns. Like maybe we have been stuck in a loop of criticism of ourselves or something of that sort. So something has been going on where you have been doing something to excess that really isn't healthy for you. And your angels are here to tell you that it is time to get back to balance now. This is the week to do so. If the message about excess doesn't resonate with you, then your angels have another one that is about your intuition. So maybe there is something you have been feeling strongly, or maybe just subtly. Then your angels are here to tell you that yes, your intuition is right. It is knowledge from the divine that takes the form like your gut feeling. And if there isn't something specific you have been getting a gut feeling around, then you are instead being called to trust your intuition this week. When something comes up that you get a certain feeling about, your angels are saying, please trust it. It is accurate. Yes, so those are your messages about the week ahead, pile number 3. And I hope it will be a beautiful one for you. Bye bye.